This new build is breaking Megabonk right now. Warning, extreme flashing purple lights. I just hit 1 million kills for the first time using this new black hole build. This build is very replicable if you want to rise to the top of your friend's leaderboard. Wait a second, I'm not even the top of my friend's leaderboard. Who the frick is this?
How is that only 5? Yeah, at least I got above red.
This build revolves around black hole and enhancing its size with the size tome. This interaction will allow the black holes to be super massive and crowd control the mobs in overtime and allow you to farm giga. For the weapons of this build, you'll need black hole and ideally weapons that scale well with size. For example, katana with size will hit the entire screen and do insane damage. Other good weapons that scale with size include the Dexecutioner, Aura, Flamewalker, Lightning Staff, Banana, Axe. I haven't really solved the best weapons yet, but in my 1 million kills run, I used Black Hole, Dexecutioner, Katana, and Lightning Staff. For the tomes in this build, you will need the Size Tome and the 3 Scaling Tomes, which are EXP, Luck, and Difficulty. This combination of tomes allows you to increase the amount of mobs that spawn, farm more EXP off of them, and increase your luck to get better items and rewards. For your character in this build, I went with Bandit for his scaling attack speed passive, but I'm starting to see people do this build on a plethora of different characters, so feel free to experiment and let me know if you find anything busted. Early game tips. The biggest tip is to not level Black Hole early. The Black Hole upgrades are really poop, and they will not help you kill anything early game. Focus on strong early game weapon upgrades like Aura, Lightning Staff, and Katana instead of Black Hole. You're not going to be getting the projectile tome, so getting projectile up from other means is extremely important. If you could get projectile count up from shrines or weapon upgrades, those will help your early game a lot. Try to look for strong early game items like moldy cheese or poison, and if you could high roll some legendaries, that will always help. Try to get the EXP tome online and upgrade it as much as you can. Anytime your damage actually feels good, try to put more points in EXP and luck early game. I would avoid increasing your difficulty until you feel really strong, but make sure to pick up the difficulty tome when you see it. Your goal of early game is to have some decent damage as well as leveling up your XP tome, and you want to end stage 1 around level 50. I would say 50 is your goal. If you could get some extra levels, that'd be really nice too. Okay, before we go into stage 2 tips, you have to know the make it or break it item. You can never get an extremely high score in this game without Joe's Dagger. Joe's Dagger is a legendary that has a 1% chance to execute a mob. You will always reach a point in overtime where your damage gets outscaled by how tanky the ghosts are. The idea for the end game with this build is that the black holes will stop the ghosts from hitting you, and you'll be attacking very fast, and proccing Joe's Dagger executes to kill the mobs. You won't actually kill the mobs with your damage at a certain point, you'll just be praying for executes. So yeah, stage 2 tips. Stage 2 is where you want your damage to start stabilizing so you can put lots of points into your tomes. This game is all about snowballing, so the more points you get into EXP early allows you to pump more points into EXP and your luck tomes and reach a high level to scale your weapons. Prioritize EXP and luck, and then difficulty. Don't worry about leveling up size immediately, but if your upgrades are looking poop, just put a point into the size tome. Your main goal is just to increase your luck in EXP so you could hopefully get Joe's Dagger as well as other legendaries to help you scale into stage 3. Your run will be made or broken depending on if you can hit Joe's Dagger before stage 3 overtime. Starting in stage 3, your EXP and luck tome should start being juiced, and the stage 3 chest is what should allow you to hit most of your legendaries in the game. The legendaries you're really hoping to hit at this point in the game are Joe's Dagger and Click on every single Joe's Dagger you see. The more Joe's Daggers, the better. Zawatado will allow you to greed stage 3 overtime until you die, and then you can take the boss portal. And that way you don't have to worry about getting one shot in your run just ending. Another legendary that is extremely valuable is the Magnet legendary that sucks in EXP every 30 seconds. This will allow you to just AFK in overtime and just farm ghosts so you can hit max level easy. If you're unable to find the Magnet legendary before stage 3 overtime, make sure you save a magnet or 2 on the map so you could use those in overtime to juice your levels. With the build fully online, this build is capable of reaching 60 minutes plus overtime in stage 3. If you were able to hit a high level and you have Joe's Dagger, you will be able to farm this stage until 60 minutes. At 60 minutes is when the mobs become legit Thanos and will start bypassing your black holes. If you don't have a Zawatado, I would recommend leaving around 59 minutes. But if you do have a Zawatado, just greed until you die and then take the boss portal. And then after you take the boss portal, just rinse and repeat in the final boss stage. And you'll be able to hit another 60 minutes in that stage. I'm not going to post the whole run like I did in my last God run video because it'll just be 2 hours of giant flashing purple lights in your face. But if you want to watch the Twitch VOD, I will link it in the description. Thanks for watching and subscribe. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, boys. 1.1 mil. It says number 83, but we are number 4 on the leaderboard.